Now you have a better understanding of frames and kinematics. So we will try to define the kinematics of a more sophisticated gripper in Process Simulate. Until now, we have worked with very simple grippers, but this gripper is um, a little bit complex in its operation. We can see how this gripper works. This is so it has three fingers, and the fingers basically rotate. And by rotational movement, they they grasp any component, both either from the inside of the fingers or from outside of the fingers, kind of gripper. Okay, so now you have the understanding how this gripper works, and you can find the cat. Yes, here you will go to downloads section. In the download section, select the gripper. This is the range of grippers that the company manufactures. We select this 3FG15. Then they ask if you are using any mounting with it. These are different types of mounting. So for example, if you're using three or two different tools, two different grippers, then you can use this type of mounting, this with the torque sensor and quick change without screws, with snap fitting. So for now, I am using, I basically don't want to use a mounting from them. Okay, still I select this quick change, no bracket, and then it asks if you are using a camera. This is a camera, no eyes, and then it asks for which robot you want to use it. You can select any robot, but for now we select universal robot, and then it gives options what you want to download. So I tell it drawing, and I need drawing for the gripper, a step file. The file is downloaded, and then you know how to import this file into Process Simulator. So basically, you will open it in Annex, and then you create first a dummy file as a resource gripper, and save it. Then from processing, Annex, export the file into the folder that you and to the file that you have created in Process Simulate. And then finally, when you set modeling scope, you will see this gripper over here. Okay, so now we have the gripper here, and what we have to do is we need to define its tool definition and also kinematics of the gripper. So if I select it and I go to tool definition, it says that it is currently logged for modeling. So set modeling scope, tool definition, yes, type is gripper, base frame. Tool center frame, I define it. Then gripping entities. Gripping entities are these three fingers that should pick the components. And then, okay. So we have defined the definition of the tool. Then I go to kinematics editor, delete these ones. So we have these links. So now we have the three fingers of the gripper. Then we need to define its joints. But to define the joints, I need to have its specifications. And from where can I get the specifications of the gripper is from the manufacturer. So I will go to their website and data sheet, and in the data sheet, I need data sheet for this gripper. And yes, now I have the data sheet of the gripper, and here I can see all its technical specifications. And I need to find how much is the gripper opens and closes in each stroke. Okay, so although the fingers can move from 0 to 180, the angle range of an external grip is 30 to 165 degrees, and for an internal grip is 20 to 160 degrees. Okay, so revolute joint, and one very important thing in this gripper is we need to define the axis in which this gripper is going to move or rotate. Sorry, each finger is going to rotate. And for that, I basically need, it would be nice if you just uh, hide that component and So basically I must 0.99. Okay, so and it is from 0 to 20 to 160. So I make upper limit, high limit as 160 and lower limit as -20. And speed you can also see it from the technical specification. For now I am leaving it like this. Okay, then for this one, the center axis. Constant upper limit 160, lower limit -20. Okay. And then okay, so now every finger is moving or rotating independently. We try to connect them. So basically, yes, J2 joint function. I make it dependent on J1. And okay, yes. So now you can see that they are rotating all together. And then another thing is define zero position. So whichever position you want to set as the zero position of the gripper. So the default position that it has, I am setting it as the zero position. And then basically it should be ready. And then you can create different poses for opening, closing, etc. For example, for open, I keep this pose. Maybe I make this one as open, close. Maybe for close, I make it here. So these are different poses that you can create for your, depending on the sizes of the components that you are going to pick. And then grab. So yeah, so now your gripper, this gripper is ready. This is a little bit more complex as compared to the grippers that you have made before. Of course, it is not very complex gripper. There are very, very, very complex grippers available. So, but for now, it has a somewhat more mechanism. There are three fingers which are rotational fingers, and they should rotate all together. And now you see that how these parameters and kinematics are defined in the process simulator. And now if you have a robot in the scene, you can attach the gripper with the robot and can start using it.